guys, welcome to your Pilates class for today. We're going to be focusing on strength and control, building those up through full body movements. Let's get started. Come find a comfortable sitting position, maybe legs across. We're going to take our hands to our lower rib cage. Take a nice deep inhale here through the nose, feeling those ribs expanding out to the sides. On that exhale, feel those ribs knit back together. Good, do that again. Deep inhale, fingers may slightly come apart. Exhale that breath out. Fingers will slightly come back together. Lovely, last time here, take that deep inhale. And exhale that breath out. Lovely, on that next inhale, take those arms overhead, reaching all the way up. Exhale, lift those arms down. Take it again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower those arms. Good, one more time here. Lovely. Come turn so you're facing the side on your mat. Feet are flat on the mat, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to take our fingertips just to our temples. Sit up nice and tall. Wiggle yourself so you're sat on those sit bones. Take a nice deep inhale. On that exhale, find a twist through the upper spine. Gaze just follows naturally. Pelvis remains to the front. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, turning the other way. So we're going into that spine twist, starting to work through that rotation, finding that spinal mobility. Keep that going. Taking it nice and slow. Use that breath, exhaling out, find that twist. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Lovely. Couple more here. And just return back to center. Lovely. Flip yourself over, coming into a 4-point kneel. So shoulders are stacked over the wrists and our hips are stacked over our knees. Keep that neck long, gaze looks just towards the top of that mat. Take a nice deep inhale, bring that gaze forward, drop belly low, find that dip through the back. On the exhale, push that mat away, rounding through the spine, feeling that stretch through the shoulders, gaze comes to look towards belly button. Inhale, go back into that cow, dropping belly low. Take that neck nice and long. Exhale, round that spine. Lovely, one more time going through that cat and cow. Lovely, find a neutral spine. Here we're going to take a nice inhale, begin to reach one hand all the way up towards the ceiling. And on that exhale, find that thread through. Ear comes down towards the mat. Feeling that stretch through the spine. Inhale, come all the way up again. And exhale, thread through. Lovely, one more time. Coming all the way up. And then find that thread through, shoulder comes down. Lovely, hand returns back to mat. We'll take it into the other side. Take that nice inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, find that thread through. And again. Final time. Lovely, bring that hand back to the mat. We're flipping ourselves over, so we're coming to lie down on our backs. Feet are flat on the mat. Knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Just relax those shoulders away from the ears. Lovely, hands can come resting down by our sides for now. Take a nice deep inhale and draw that belly button in. On that exhale, lift one leg up to a tabletop position, trying to get that knee so it's stacked over the hips, shins parallel with the floor. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, take it into the other leg. Find that tabletop. Keep that squeeze through the core here. Lovely. Feel that breath as you inhale, almost pressing down back into that mat. It's feeling the sides and the back of that rib cage. Lovely. Last time. Lovely. Take a nice deep inhale here at the bottom. On that exhale, float both legs up to a tabletop position. So here we want to make sure we're pressing that little tailbone down into the mat. So we don't want to find an arching through the spine. Keep pushing it down. We've just got that little blueberry underneath that lower back. Lovely. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop one toe down to the mat. Hinging from the hip. Inhale, return back up. Exhale, take the other leg down. Inhale, return. Trying to keep the other leg as still as possible here. We should feel that core doing all the work, keeping us nice and strong. Keep drawing that belly button in. Keep it going. Might be feeling it a little bit through those hip flexors. Lovely. Return that leg back up. Here, straighten out that left leg and bring the other knee in, taking a hold of it. So you've got one leg nice and long. Recheck through that posture. Take a nice inhale, pull that knee towards you. On that exhale, switch those legs. So the other leg now goes nice and long. Bring the other knee in. We're going to switch again. Take an inhale, pull that knee towards you. Exhale, switch. Repeat. Inhale, pull. Exhale, switch. Keep that going. So keeping that core working. The lower we take that leg down towards the floor, the harder it is to keep that core and that back from lifting up. So keep pulling that navel down. If we want a progression here, we can lift the head, neck and shoulders. Gaze comes down to look towards that toe. We carry on switching. Little bit harder now. We're lifting from those upper back muscles. No strain through the neck. That core is working overtime. Lovely. Couple more here. And just bring those knees in, relax that head down, hug those knees, give a little rock side to side. That core should be nicely worked and switched on now. Just to finish, we're bringing those legs back to a tabletop and we're doing our crunches. Bring those fingertips to temples. Take a nice deep inhale. On that exhale, find that crunch through the core. Gaze looks between the thighs. Inhale, lower back down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep those legs still. Inhale, lower. Still pulling from those upper back muscles. Head and neck simply follow. Keep it going here for 3. Final 1. And just relax everything down towards the mat. Whew. Take a minute, take a couple of windscreen wipers through those legs. Find those feet back flat on the mat, knees pointed up towards the ceiling. Shuffle those feet in, and hands are just placed lightly into the mat by our sides. Going into our shoulder bridge. So make sure we found that neutral spine to begin with. Tuck that tailbone, zip up through that core, take a nice breath in. On that exhale, drive through those heels, tilt that pelvis back, imprint that spine and start to peel all the way up off the mat, nice and slow. Pushing that pelvis up towards the ceiling, squeezing through the glutes and the quads. Take a nice inhale here. And then exhale, roll all the way back down, nice and controlled. And find neutral at the bottom. And again, inhale, exhale, rock back. Inhale here at the top, before rolling all the way back down. So you want to imagine that spine is like a sticker being peeled up off the mat every time we roll up, and then smooth it back down. So each vertebrae is lifting up one at a time. Good. Couple more here. We might be feeling it through those hamstrings, that's good. We also want to be squeezing through that bum and through those thighs though, as well as having that core switched on. So we're working lots of different muscles here. Shoulders might also be feeling it as they're supporting us, pressing down into that mat. Lovely. As we reach the top on this next one, hold it there. Take a heel raise. So go up onto the balls of the feet, staying nice and high through that pelvis. Lower those heels and then start to roll all the way back down, finding neutral at the bottom again. Lovely, keep that going now, incorporating that heel lift. We'll start to feel it through those calves. Good, and again. Keep those ribs nice and drawing down towards the pelvis here. We don't want them flaring out of line. Lovely. Rolling all the way up. And this time again, just holding it there at the top. We're just going to go for those heel raises. So keep nice and high, squeeze through those glutes. Start to lift and lower those heels, nice and slow. Keep that breath going. We're here for 6. Here for 4. Control the lower back down. Those calves should be working. Keep squeezing, pushing those glutes up towards the ceiling. We've got our last 2. And last one. Roll all the way back down. And just hug those knees in. Lovely work there, guys. All right, coming up, so we're in our side lying position next. So we can have those knees bent. We're gonna have our shoulders stacked over that elbow. Hips are nicely stacked, heels are in line with the bum. Take a little push of that top hip, finding a lift through that waist. Take a nice inhale. And on that exhale, find an opening of that knee, keeping those heels together, opening that butt up. Inhale, lower back down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Keeping that going, keep that core nicely switched on so we're not moving through this upper body. The only place we're moving is through this top leg. We start to feel it through the hip flexor and through this glute medius, the outer bit of the glute. Keep that going. If we need some extra support, we can place our hand down in front. Lovely. On our next one, let's add another layer. Take that leg out nice and long. Squeeze through that quad. Inhale, bring heels back together. And close. Good. Exhale. Send leg long. Inhale. And close. Go again. Lovely, that leg should be fired up. Keep squeezing, keep that breath going. Couple more here. That's it. You can do it. Last one, take that leg long, keep it there. Take an inhale, lower toes down, don't touch the floor. Exhale, lift straight back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, good. So starting to feel that glute really working here. Keep that control of that lower. Keep those hips nicely stacked. Not lifting that leg too high that top hip starts to roll back. Keep it going. Here for 3. And 2. Last one. Lovely, flex that foot, keep it lifted. We're going for an inhale as we sweep that leg forward. Exhale, push and point that toe back. Flex that foot, sweep forward. Point the toe, sweep back. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, good. Lovely stuff. This is it, guys. Final bit. Here for 4. And 3. Last 2. Last one. And just lower that leg. Give that glute a good pat and a rub. Wow. Lovely. Having a little break in between doing the other leg. Come down to a line on our front. We're going into prone position. Bring that forehead down to the mat and arms come by our sides. Activate through those legs here, so find a squeeze, push that pelvis down into the mat. Forehead is resting on the mat. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, find that lift through the upper back. Squeezing through that core protects the lower spine. Inhale, control that lower back down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Hands are just hovering by our sides. This is our dart. Gaze remains down to the floor. Don't lift that head too far up. Lovely. Final one. Inhale, lower. Bring those arms up, bend by our sides. We're going into our W lift. Same thing, preparation breath in. Exhale, hover, lift from the upper back. Inhale, lower back down. Good. Keep that going. No strain through the neck or pain through the lower back. That core is switched on. We're using those upper back muscles. Pull from those shoulder blades. Lovely. We're here for 2. Last one. Lower back down, take a moment. We're going to go into our swimming next. Extend those arms out nice and long. We're working the arms and the legs here. So gaze remains down, just hovering up off the mat. Take a nice inhale, activate down the leg. Take an exhale, lift opposite arm and leg, reaching nice and long. Inhale, lower. Opposite side. Inhale, lower, good. Keep going. Squeeze through the glutes and the quads to lift that leg. Thinking about reaching nice and long through those limbs rather than height. Final one on each side. And relax. Lovely. Push yourselves up to that 4-point kneel. Here we're going into our push-ups. So take those shoulders so they're over wrists. So we've got a little bit of length through that body. Keep that gaze down towards the mat. Splay those fingers, gripping that mat. Take a nice deep inhale, begin to bend nice and low down towards that mat. Exhale, push all the way back up. We're not here for many, guys. Let's work that upper body. Squeeze through the chest. Through those arms. Here for 4. Use that core, draw that tailbone under. This is 3. Here for 2 in this kneeling press up. Last one. Lovely, just come back into that child's pose. Stretch it off, reach nice and far. Just come back up, find that 4-point kneel. We're going to go into bird dog, so working coordination, balance and that core. Making sure those shoulders are stacked over the wrists again. And our hips are stacked over those knees. Neck is long, gaze towards the top of that mat. Starting with our arms, take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach one arm nice and long. Inhale, lower. Take it into the opposite side. Inhale, lower. Keep it going. Lovely. After this next one, switch into those legs, so hands remain pressed down into that mat. Take that breath in. On the exhale, start to send one leg out nice and long. Not dipping through that spine, keep drawing that navel in. Inhale, lower. Opposite side. Inhale to lower back down. Remember that glass of water that's balancing on that pelvis, so we don't want to be lifting that leg too high up that that pelvis gets thrown out of alignment. So try and keep that torso and those hips completely still. Again, thinking about length through those legs rather than just lifting them straight up. Lovely. After this one, we're adding in arms as well as legs. So this is where our brain needs to switch on. Opposite arm to leg reaches out nice and long. Here we go. Find that balance and control. Keep drawing that belly button in. Coordinate hand and knee back down to the mat at the same time. Don't rush. Lovely. Keep going. Good. Final one. And just go back into that child's pose to stretch off. Nice work, guys. All right, we're almost through. We've just got our clams to do on the other leg. So come lying down, making sure it's the opposite leg to which you did before. Find those knees stacked on top. Hips are nicely stacked, shoulder is stacked over that elbow. Take that nice deep inhale. On that exhale, find that knee open and close. Squeeze through that core. Lovely. Keep that body nice and still. Good. Lovely. Adding in that leg extension. As we open, take that leg long. Heels come back together with control. Close that book. And again. Good. Keep going. Almost there, guys. Halfway through this final bit. Lovely. On your next extension, keep that leg high. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep going. Controlling that lower back down. Good. Here for 3. You can do it. 2. And 1. Flex that foot. Keep that leg hovered. Take an inhale, sweep forward. Point that toe. Exhale, push back. Keep it going. This is it. Watch for what that body's doing. Keep that hand in front if we need that bit of extra support during this last one. Keep going, foot is flexed, we feel it through that calf and hamstring a bit more. Good, here for 3, you can do it. Last 2. Last one. And just lower that leg down, nice guys. Whew. All right, come lying down so we're on our backs. Take those arms out to a T position. Drop those knees down to one side, head looks over shoulder. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch over to the other side. And again, deep inhale. Exhale, find that switch. Keep repeating that. We'll find that lovely release through the spine, through the glutes. Lovely, just bring those feet back up. Cross one ankle over knee and then push that top knee away, feeling a stretch through that hip flexor there. So the more we push into that top knee, the more we'll feel that stretch. And just release that foot down. Take it into the other side, cross that ankle, push into that knee. And just release down. Just come up, find a sitting position. We're going to go into our mermaid stretch to finish. So take those knees into that Z position. Take that hand onto that back ankle first. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach all the way over. Inhale, come up. Take it to the other side. Placing that hand down on the mat. Over we go. And push up. Just swing those legs around. Lovely. Hand goes to that heel to begin with. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, come up. Exhale, opposite way. Inhale, come up. Lovely, guys. Cross those legs or have them in any comfortable position for you. We can close our eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale that breath out. And again, deep inhale. Exhale out. Final time. Well done, guys. Really good job today. I hope to see you in the next class.